Hi, everyone. This is Team 4 for design activity number 3. Our team is Robbie, Suzanne, David, and Elizabeth.
So we've developed a reading dashboard for the KidSpeak app, and this shows a sample of our login screen. And either students, parents, or teachers can log in, and when they click submit, it'll take them to the appropriate landing page for them. The students and the parents will be able to see the assignments and the rubrics. They'll see a leaderboard, what badges the student might have earned, what badge track they might be in. The teacher page will provide a roster of the students, as well as a leaderboard, and the teachers can also assign students to their badge track. And so we used Adobe XD to create a little mock-up of our reading dashboard. Here's the login screen. After you click submit, this is the teacher landing page where you can see the leaderboard, the roster. Green indicates that the student has submitted an assignment for grading. And so you can select the student. It comes up to the teacher menu. The teacher then has the option of grading, assigning a badge track for that student, or view the student's progress. So if we go to grade, the passage that the student read is automatically put into this text box, and any misspoken words that the student might have made is highlighted in red automatically, but the teacher has the ability to change any of the automated grades that are assigned. So if they skip maybe 3 words instead of 2, the teacher could correct that. Once all the grades are correct, they can submit the grade, and this shows the progress for student A over time.
Okay, so for the badging, it's set up to help differentiate learning for different students. And as we've mentioned, the teachers will be able to assign students to their badge track individually based on their current reading level and ability. So for students who have to kind of work on their reading a little bit, we have the benchmark badges. So those would be for the amount of assignments completed, because for some students that's a big deal. So complete your first assignment, you get a badge, complete 5, complete 10, and then so on. And then the next level of badges are caliber badges for your middle performing students. So complete your first assignment with 80 to 89% accuracy, you would get a badge, and again, so on after so many of those. And then the flare badges are for your really high accelerated students who are kind of just really killing it. So they're getting their reading really well, and they're getting 90+% accuracy. And then those again will be number based as they complete them to a higher level.
Okay, for functionality requirements for the assessment, we wanted to make sure that this was very efficient for the person scoring the assignment. In this case, the educator or the teacher would be scoring the reading assignments. So we'd be integrating a voice recognition, which would take the recording from KidSpeak, and it would be used in this app, and it would automatically assess dictation that's scanned and reviewed. It will detect any miscues or skipped words, mispronunciations. So all of this data would be automatically captured, making it easier for, or more efficient for the teacher to grade. They can then, as David noted in the app, they can still listen to the recording and make any adjustments as needed. But the point is that this voice recognition would do some of the automated data capturing for the teacher. The data is collected and reviewed, and the teacher or the educator would then give a final score. And the data representation would be, the dictation data would be presented visually with pie chart. There'd be tables showing numerical references for numbers and data that's captured, and it will also capture the completion time.
So the data to be collected, we discussed different things that would be interesting to be collected and what would be most useful for a teacher or an assessor, and also what would be useful for a student who was looking back at their work. And we thought prosody, which is the patterns of stress or intonation in language, would be good data to get back. Also reading speed, fluency, miscues, correctly read words, mispronunciation, skipped words, and extra words. So we want all of those data points to be collected so that the teacher can get a good idea of where the student's at. And also the student might be able to look at that and see where they're at over time as well. As Suzanne was saying, the data representation will be in several different ways. We'll present it in numbers. As you can see, the example of the chart, you'll see it would say each of the data points and exactly the score that the person got, as well as we'll have a pie chart to show the collected data for each single passage that they've read. And then also we want to show the student's progress over time. So we'll have a line graph that will display the student's progress over multiple passages that they've read. And they'll have a line like, let's say prosody would be orange and fluency would be blue and miscues would be gray. So you can kind of see an overall pattern of their reading as they go through the pattern.